Alright, so it looks like we have the map. So this is a mission I built a few years ago, and I think we had flown it with 2 planes, but it's flyable with 3. I don't remember much of it, and so I think it's just a fairly basic intercept. And so I'll take off from here at Incirlik, and I'm gonna go patrol that area. And maybe we'll have some surprises. Maybe it's gonna be easy. We'll see. Doesn't even have a briefing. I guess it's pretty straightforward. Follow the waypoints, intercept the MiGs.
Magic 1-1 on station at Bull 348 for 150 at 27,000.
So this is the plane that I'm going to be flying. And we're taking off here from Incirlik. And if we look, we have a no-fly zone in that area, possible SA-8 in that area. So we'll stay high. We'll fly at about 25,000 feet. Alright. So for the F-15, there isn't much to set up. I think there was maybe one thing I wanted to check yesterday, so let me just check it. Because this, the cannon, I think it's just, to activate the cannon. But what I want that button to do is actually fire. So I'm going to clear that. And then if we go, I think it was like, let's see, which one is the weapon release? Yeah. And then a weapon fire should be the trigger. So I'll put this and the second as the possible triggers for the gun. If we need to use the gun now, we'll actually use it. Alright, let's try this. It's funny how the FC3 planes, they don't have a parking brake, but when they're not moving, they need quite a bit of throttle to start moving from a stopped position. Alright, so we're going to lower the flaps, and then we'll be good to go. So let's give it throttle and go. Gears are up. Gonna get the flaps up. And we're gonna start heading for our waypoints. 400 knots. can see the active SA-6 to our front right, and there's a Hawk behind us. Even at 95% and like 20 degrees nose up, we're at 300 knots. Pretty fast. Lots of power in the 15. Have indications of our AWACS behind us as well. So there's the AWACS over there. There we are, and we're heading in that direction for whatever threats will come our way. This is one of those pretty basic missions, but sometimes they can be fun. And since I haven't flown it in 3 years, hopefully it's going to be an interesting surprise. Tonight I have the AMRAAMs on the F-15. I don't have the Sparrows like last night, so it's a little bit more lethal. And it gives me a bit more range as well. Trying to see, did I program something for those green formation lights? I don't think I have. I was testing out the other nav lights, but other thing I was wondering is if I have something for the autopilot. Give it a little bit of afterburner. Alright, so we've reached 25,000. And as I said, I'm not sure I've set anything up for the autopilot. Those should be, it's those keys. So let's see here. Autopilot. So that, why are there two of those? A and H, okay. Attitude and altitude, I see. So let's say this is off, so we'll put it in the off position. Oh, wrong one. This one. That's going to be off. That's going to be attitude hold. And that's going to be altitude hold. Let's try this. So if I go like this and I do that, it's going to want to keep that. And if I do that, will it want to hold the altitude? Did I save it properly? Do I have to engage autopilot with something else? Yeah, maybe. No, it's the buttons that should do the trick. Maybe I have to be within a certain limit for the altitude hold, I don't know. Well, it's not going to work with the switch, I guess. I guess if I want to do intercepts, it would be good if my radar was on. So we're 26 miles from our first nav point. I just noticed that the pilot looks like he's dressed in desert fatigues there. I know in the F-15E you could get like different pilot suits depending on which squad you took. Giving it a little bit more throttle. Increase the speed a bit.
Magic 1-1. Ford 1. Request bogey dope. Ford 1. Magic 1-1. Clean.
If you saw me look at the sun here, it's because I was taking a sip of my soda, and so my head went back like that. So far the mission is let's look at the environment around type of thing. Is that like a port in that area, I guess? Can you even see some ships? I think we're still in Turkey there. Look at the map. Yep. We're about to enter Syria soon. And so since I'm almost at the waypoint, I guess I'm gonna switch to the next one. I guess it's in that direction, 46 miles. Ah, got something at the southeast. And look at that. We have more than one. Something Angels 13. Let's go BVR. That way, yeah.
Ford 1. Magic 1-1. Bra 130. 440 at 18,000 knots.
Thank you, I spotted him. Are we curious to know what it is? Ooh, it's a MiG-21. Shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so we're at 17 miles. Let's try an AMRAAM. Fox 3. Crank left a little bit. I think we got him. Yeah, that looks like he's breaking up. Very good.
Fort 1, Magic 1-1, merged.
Destroyed. About 12 miles, 11 miles from our waypoint. So now we are in Syria, as you can see. Might be an SA-8 close to our waypoint, but we're too high for it to hit us. Yeah, we can see the 8 there on the RWR. Alright, let's switch waypoints. Seems like there's activity at Al-Assad. Yeah, we have an indication of a 29 in front of us. Let's go UVR, but let me get the antenna up. Oh, come on. Having issues with my controls. Okay, there we go. There's our target. And it is a Syrian MiG-29. This one has a few dangerous missiles there. So since he's got me locked, I'm gonna keep him busy with the first missile. Fox 3. And then probably as we get closer, I'll fire another one just to be sure, because it's a MiG-29. So I'll drop some chaff and crank left. himself a difficult target. And I think now he's maneuvering. Okay, lost contact. Regain contact. 12 miles. Let's give this some gas. 11 miles. Fox 3 again. Oh, I guess the first missile had gotten him. But now we're being told there might be more MiGs active to the south. Alright, let's pull towards 180 and see if we can spot anything. We do have something on the RWR. Yeah, we do have something there. Got less AMRAAMs than I used to. He's at Angels 19, so we're sort of co-altitude. So I guess I could probably drop my tanks at this time. There we go. And it's another 29. So right now I'm on track while scans, so I don't know if it's a soft lock on him or... He seems to be matching my altitude, so I guess he's got me on radar as well. We'll play cat and mouse a little bit, dropping a few chaff here. I've got a hard lock on him. Okay, he's shooting. I'm gonna shoot. Cranking left. Cranking right. Oh, we got hit. Wonder if my missile's gonna hit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit as well. So yeah. I'm trying to see who's that other MiG though. Let's look here. Huh. There's one there. This is where I got the MiG-21. This is where I got the other MiG-29. And this one, I don't know. Is that the one that shot me? Because there's one missile off the rail. That's my plane. Of course, you know, usually an F-15 would never go fly all by itself. But in the mission, I had put like 3, so it was meant as a multiplayer mission. So it's a pretty long flight to just get killed like that. So I think what I'll do, I'll just reload my mission from last night. Let's see, date modified. So this one here. So this one, what's nice is that, as you can see, there's lots of different targets and it's randomized in the mission. So we'll go see what we can get. I really thought that my AMRAAM would get to him a little bit faster and that he would break lock, but he didn't. So that's what caused my my doom in the last one. So we'll try it from here. See how we can do. And so we're going to go with this one this time. Zero 3255. Radar on.
Magic 1-1, Bra 034 450 at 8,000 knots.
Okay, we got something there.
45, Magic 1-1, Bra 034 445 at 8,000 knots.
So we know it's a 29 type radar. It could be an Su-27 or a MiG-29. Lock him up. Try to keep him on radar without locking him. I don't have quite the same range with the sparrows, so that's why I'm being a bit more careful.
Magic 1-1. Passing waypoint 1 at 27,000.
Oh, wrong button. Fox 1. Fox 1 again. Fox 2. That Fox 2 might have been a bit early. Gonna fire another Fox 1. He's good.
Magic 1-1. Pop-up group 31942 at 2,500 knots.
Fox 2. Kaboom. And I think he ejected. Okay, so it wasn't MiG-29. I wasn't too sure what it was. It could have been an Su-27 as well, maneuvering like that, but no, it's a dead MiG-29. Anybody else in there? Just friendlies? Okay. So I guess we got this one. But yeah, it took pretty much all my sparrows and 2 sidewinders. Do not underestimate the MiG-29. Alright. So just for fun, I'm going to try that same one here again. I'm thinking though, like, it could be fun to practice with another plane. I have MiG-29s, I have Mirages, I've got F-18s. I don't know, huh? If I took the MiG-29, it's almost like the same thing as the F-15 because they're FC2, so I think I'm going to try the Mirage 2000 just for fun, just to mix it up. Different plane. Alright, so we're gonna click fly. So this has got the master arm switches on. I'm just gonna hit the brakes and put the parking brake on. I kinda like to set my waypoints first, since we only have like 3. if I check 04, it's going to be empty. Yeah, okay. Good. So that's set up. And for the rest, I think we're good. Okay, so parking brake off. Is this one for the nose wheel? Yeah. So we're going to use this one this time. So we just flew in a fictional Greek F-15. This one is a little bit less fictional because the Greek didn't have the Mirage 2000, and I don't know if they still use it. Maybe they do. So yeah, one of the things I wanted to do before taking off, set up my countermeasures, get that ready, and apart from that, maybe just turn the lights off. There we go. So I've got my taxi light. That's the only one I'm going to keep. I like the HUD in the Mirage 2000. The shade of green is just the right shade of green in my opinion. Okay, let's go try this. Let's see what we get. Zero 57, 4 to 5 miles, Angel 7 hot. I'm gonna check on the radio if I'm on the right frequency. Is it this one or this one? Let's try this. AOX, bogey dope.
Magic 1-1, Pontiac 1, request bogey dope.
Or I can try this one.
Magic 1-1, Pontiac 1, request bogey dope.
Let me check my frequencies here. Okay, so it's 264, so it's going to be channel 2. There, channel 2. Let's try that again.
Magic 1-1, Pontiac 1, request bogey dope. Pontiac 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 05743 at 3000 knots.
Okay, so it looks like I've got something at Angels 13 there. I don't know if it's a false echo.
Pontiac 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 055427 at 3000 knots.
3,000. Shows me this at 14 and 13. What am I fighting? MiG-21s? They are low flying, so AWACS is correct, but this seems to indicate something different.
Pontiac 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 048429 at 3000 knots.
Well, I've got this one locked.
Magic 1-1, pop-up group 047418 at 3000 knots.
Okay, so I guess that's the closest one. Give it a little bit of burner. So I'm in range. Fox 1. And that's a good splash. So good. Big range there. Can get something there. Or is it just the mountains? These are false echoes that I'm getting in front because of the hills. So please give me information.
Magic 1-1, Pontiac 1, request bogey dope.
Have to check my 6 once in a while. Is that a real echo or a false echo? Can I lock this or not? Two 1-1 for 5 at 4,000. This one. So it's probably just on the other side of the mountain. Let's try maybe one of the dogfight modes. I forget how to bring those. That's cannon, that's that. Is it with this that we bring the dogfight modes? There we go. If I switch to the magic, maybe I'll be able to choose that. Let's cheat a little bit because I have no idea. Okay, I'm heading in the right direction. I'm probably not close enough for that, so let's see if I can visually spot him. Nope. So I guess we'll go back to regular scans. Where is he? Is that him?
Magic 1-1, passing waypoint 2 to 27,000.
He's there. Visual. He's dropping flares. Fox 2. Boom. And there's his chute. Was a little bit harder than I expected. I guess I'm a bit rusty on the Mirage as well. Practiced it just last week, but right. So okay. I'm gonna go over the water and practice to jettison my tanks. Guess we don't need that anymore, so we'll go back to that. And so this, this, and this. We'll wait till we're over the water, not to drop it on the civilians. Guess that's close enough, right? Blue. It's funny how it shot the missiles from the same side, so now I'm going to have a bit of an uneven loadout. Oh, so I'm here, I have to head there. Here's what I'm gonna do, I think. We're gonna switch planes again, because it's fun. So I'm gonna say mission editor. Start. And we'll take the F-18. Okay, with this one I don't think I have like as much merit as the other ones, because this one I fly regularly enough that I think it should be too difficult. But let's go through the different things I normally do when I fly this one. Come on, turn on. Put the stores, but yeah, that's good. I think we have a center line on our Canadian Hornet there. And we've got 4 Sparrows, 2 Sidewinders. So, center line fuel tank, I'm gonna set it to this position so that I just need one more click if I want to jettison. And so there. Turn the lights on for takeoff. And then for the tower here, what's the frequency for the tower? It's 252. Do I have that in my frequencies? Well, I've got a lot, but I don't have 252, so we'll just go manual and we'll say 252000. And this one I think we'll put to the AWACS. Yes. Okay, so COM2 ATC.
Chevy 1, request startup. Chevy 1, cleared for startup. Wind 296 at 3 meters per second. Chevy 1, request taxi to runway.
They're not gonna give me the right runway though.
Chevy 1, clear to taxi to runway 10.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that one. Oh, thanks for the reminder on the flaps. You don't want to take off with no flaps or full flaps in the F-18. And there we go. Airborne, gear up. And we're gonna go lights off. 050, 40 miles, Angels 3, flanking left.
Magic 1-1, Chevy 1, request bogey dope. Magic 1-1, passing waypoint 1, 27,000. Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, clean.
Clean, I see at least 3 things here. Stupid AWACS. This one looks like he's trying to jam me. So I guess we'll go with this guy first. But I want to continue tracking the other ones just so that I know where they are.
Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 032, 424 at 5,000 knots. Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 048, 428 at 5,000 knots. Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 057, 419 at 5,000 knots.
So now I'm going to go single target track on that guy. Let's go loft on the first one. The other ones I'll go norm. Okay, we got that. Didn't really get to see what it was, but it's okay. Let's go search for the others. Something's locking me. It's the SA-8. Let's go for this guy. Come on. Fox 1. Guess that's an SU-25. Okay, that's destroyed. There's another target earlier. There he is. Let's go find him. He's in the mountains. Try to get on an intercept course. We've got one Sparrow left. Let's go, I was gonna say let's go automatic. Fox 1. Kaboom. So he's falling down in pieces. Alright. Okay, so I've had my field good. I got a few kills. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my original mission, which didn't go so well the first time. So we're going to quit this. Going to go to the editor. Going to check that the thing is still going. That's still going well. Open the first mission and go back to that. Now this time probably what I'll do is I'm gonna take off, get to altitude, and since it takes a little while, probably gonna go to the washroom and then come back, because there are some few areas where it's a bit long in that mission. I just realized though that when I play in single player I can make the time move a little bit faster, so it's something to remember. So we're back in our mission at Incirlik. So we'll go try to intercept some bogeys. This one doesn't have like the enemies that change every time you play the mission. Maybe eventually I could rebuild it so that it does have those random targets, but for now we know we're gonna probably get some MiG-21s and MiG-29s. That seems to be what we had earlier, so I'm gonna do this. Yeehaw! I should have put the flaps, right? It's a bit late for that now, but There we go. We are airborne. So we're going to get ourselves on our waypoint. Here we go. Is my rudder still to the right a little bit? Yes. Rudders are pretty sensitive. So let's accelerate this a little bit. Give it a little bit more power because I'm down to 200 knots. Alright, so this is the part where I don't think the autopilot works, but I'm just going to go use the washroom for a bit, so enjoy the outside view. Oh good, it didn't crash. And this is still working too. Alright, good. So let's get back to the cockpit. I did veer off a little bit of my waypoint. We're going to continue climbing. We'll turn the radar on. So let's zoom past the boring parts. Again, like earlier, I was looking at the sun because I was taking a sip from my ginger ale. I'm gonna get to 25,000 feet. I know it's usually after the first waypoint that we get action, so I'm fast forwarding a bit. So let's switch to the next waypoint. See if we can get something from the AWACS.
Magic 1-1, Ford 1, request bogey dope. Ford 1, Magic 1-1, clean.
There's activity to the southeast. That's where we're headed. And that's where we have a contact. And I guess it's the same buddy as before. Yes, it is. That's why sometimes, like, lately I've been building missions when if there's going to be air-to-air, I put a little randomization with those flags that can appear randomly so that you get at least 2-3 choices of bogeys, because having the same one every time you play the mission, it becomes a bit predictable. I could get cocky and try to get around him and shoot a Sidewinder up his ass, but I don't know. I'm gonna prefer to go the more safe way to do it. Or will I use my superior American technology? What I should do is put it in that mode. I could turn it to that with that key. Okay, so at least I know which buttons to press if I actually get lucky in what I'm trying to do here. What angels is he at? It'd be nice if I could know, right? He's at angels 12. He's co-altitude, so I guess at 10 miles head on like that, he knows I'm here. I'm just gonna shoot an AMRAP. He's got his radar on too. We got him. MiG-21 destroyed. There we go. We even see the chute. Okay. It's kind of cool that we see the chaff and flare here in the MFD. If I drop chaff or flares, you can see the number goes down. Okay, so let's switch to the next waypoint. I think it switched on its own. Al-Assad has some activity. Yes, it does. Is that 2 targets or 1 target? Switch to track while scan. Looks like it's just one at Angels 18.
261 450 at 19,000 knots.
So let's give this thing a little throttle. You can see that the fuel numbers are dropping, so we're gonna drop that. $30 miles. So he's locking me. Gonna fire one at him. Oops. There. 23 miles. Fox 3. Cranking left. I don't know why I always crank left. I could crank right once in a while. As he managed to evade the missile. No. He's going down.
Fork 1, Magic 1-1, Bra 276, Fork 9 at 14,000 knots.
Yeah, this guy I'm gonna go south. Try to get the guy who got me earlier. There's this guy at 60 miles. It's another 29. He's at Angels 20, so we are co-altitude. He probably knows I'm here. Fox 3. I tried to turn faster and I got stuck in my afterburner thing, and that's what happens. Just that moment of hesitation. Well, this guy's dead, so that's good. I always wonder where this other guy comes from, though. Ah, there were two of them. Ah, that's probably what happened, is that I was expecting just one guy and there were two. So that explains it. So I guess that was the surprise. So you can't win them all, I guess. Especially when you're flying all by yourself. So there. We'll give them the win this time. I got the MiG-21, I got first MiG-29, this other MiG-29. So, yeah, MiG-21, MiG-29. 3 kills is not bad. I can live with that. But yeah, when you get the warning from a missile, you should really drop a lot of chaff and beam the enemy. And I was about to start beaming when I got pretty much killed. So this is not just not knowing the F-15, it's not doing a lot of air-to-air very often and not knowing when to react properly. So you live, you learn. Still, I hope you enjoyed the little flight. I gave you a few surprises in that one. So, cool hand out.